What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Amon's Toxic Gamma through the new one. Back at it with another video. And today, if you couldn't read the title, we are going to be reviewing Mission Impossible 3. And if you guys are new to the channel and wondering why I'm reviewing Mission Impossible 3, I'm going to be reviewing every single Mission Impossible movie leading up to Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, which I will be seeing on Monday. But before we get into the actual video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free, and number two, we're on the road to 300 subscribers, just 70 away now. I would really help out your boy if you did subscribe. That also goes for people that have been watching my channel for a while and haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to like the video if you like my toxic movie reviews. Don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications so you miss occasion when I upload. Also, do share the video so we can have some more members of the toxic fam. Don't forget to, and also do feel free to comment your thoughts of Mission Impossible 3 down below. But before we get into the review, let's give a quick plot synopsis, shall we? So, transition and Shazam. Hired from active duty and training recruits for the Impossible Mission Force, Agent Ethan Hunt faces the toughest foe of his career, Owen Davian, an international broker of arms and information, who is as cunning as he is ruthless. Davian emerges to threaten Hunt and all that he holds dear, including the woman Hunt loves. Okay, so my history with Mission Impossible 3 and my thoughts on it is, I think this was the first movie that, really set the bar for, the rest of the Mission Impossible movies that the other movies definitely went over. But with that being said, this movie I think is great, and I think it is the best out of the original three. Why not? But, with that being said, let's just go into the actual review. The good. If you're talking about Mission Impossible 3, you can't talk about Mission Impossible 3 with not mentioning the villain. Philip Seymour Hoffman is the best Mission Impossible villain out of the franchise, in my humble opinion. I thought he acted great as the main villain. He's such a menace, and he does a fantastic job, and it's a shame he's no longer with us, because that guy was a very talented actor. And this performance shows, and he just does so he starts out as, when he gets introduced, you kind of think of him as a generic Mission Impossible villain, but once the movie goes on, you get to see how evil he is, and he did fantastic job. So yeah, also the new characters are better than the Mission Impossible two characters, and there's two, I forgot what their names were, but there's two new characters that are with Ethan and Luther that are helping him, and I'm sad that they never really brought them back for another movie, because I think they're really good characters, and I think they're very cool characters. It's just a shame that we never got to see them back after this point. Maybe, whoever knows, they can get brought back. That would be super cool if they did. Also, what other stuff do we have? I like that this is the darkest, and this is the first Mission Impossible movie that you actually feel the stakes of the movie, because usually the third movie in a franchise, Scream 3 described it best, usually there's no limits towards the movie, where basically anyone can die at any certain point, and you definitely feel it here. And yeah, it's very intense. So yeah. What other stuff? I think Julia is the best love interest in the Mission Impossible movies as well. And you definitely feel how much her and Ethan love each other in this film, and you want to see her make it out alive. She's not just an annoying love interest like some other love interests in movies or whatever that does everything stupid. she's actually a really smart character, and you want her to make it out alive. So, yeah. What other stuff here? Oh, also, another side character, but is a memorable side character, I think, is Lawrence Fishburne as the leader of the IMF program or whatever. I think he's very memorable for being serious. I thought he did great at the serious tones, and also he does a great job at some sarcastic points in the movie. That is his charisma, sort of what he did with Perry White from Man of Steel. I thought that was pretty fun, and he seemed like he was having fun. So, yeah. And the character of Lindsay, how she's a motivator to get Ethan to basically get the rabbit's foot as well. Basically, the character of Lindsay is basically a former trainee of Ethan, who he was very close with, and she is a motivator that kind of helps him try to get the item in this movie, which is called the rabbit's foot. And also, it's so cool that we get to see the actual creations of the mask. It is so cool that we finally got to see it, because we always saw those masks in the first two movies, and maybe most of us were wondering, oh, it would be so cool to see them make the masks. And in this one, you get to see the actual machine make the masks and shape it and stuff, and it's like really amazing, and I'm glad that they showed that. So yeah. Alright, but with that being said, that's most of the positives. Now let's move on to the negatives, which I only have two. They're not really big negatives, they're minor negatives. There's a side story that connects to the main story in this, that there's a supposed turncoat in the IMF that is communicating with the bad guy. And I would actually say this would be mixed. This aspect would be the mixed, and it's just the reveal. I think most people will think would be predictable. I think, because watching it back, and the person that turns basically is very. I think there's very obvious points in there, and I don't know if I'm happy that character was the main, the main turncoat or whatever. I'm mixed on that. I don't think it's a negative, actually. The one negative I have is the rabbit foot itself. I thought that the Chimera virus was the least interesting. I gotta go with rabbit's foot, because the Chimera virus in the last one, I think, isn't. Because I think that one's more memorable and better than this one, because you feel the stakes as well with Ethan's girlfriend injecting herself with it. This one, it's just like, we don't even know what the rabbit foot is, and it's just a metal tin can, and you don't care about it really, and it doesn't really explain it well. And then in the last one, they explained the Chimera virus very well, and they explained what it did, but this one, they don't really. But that's just me, though. It's a very minor negative. But with that being said, I know my thoughts are a little bit shorter on this one. These are the ideas I came up with. With that being said, let's bring out the toxic meter. And I will give this a not toxic. I think this is the first Mission Impossible movie that gets an A by me, aka an A-. That's what I'm going to give it. And before we get to actual ending of the video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 300 subscribers. Just 70 away now. We're really about your boy if you did subscribe. That also goes for people that have been watching my channel for a while and haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to like the video if you like my toxic reviews. Don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications to miss occasional when I upload. Also, do share the video so we can have some more people join the toxic fan. And also do feel free to comment your thoughts on Mission Impossible 3 down below. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Pop, 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 pop. Peace out.